The costs of material for making a drum varies as the cube of radius. So let's note cube of radius, and inversely as the surface area. So the first thing we're going to do here is to pick out or assume variables. They didn't say x, y, but let's just assume some letters. Since this is cost of material, let's use C for cost of material, okay? C for cost of material. Let's use radius. Let's use R for radius. And then surface area, we can use A for surface area. Surface area. So you can use any letter of your choice, okay? But I think this is okay. Now, what are we dealing with? The cost, which is C, varies cube of radius. So what we are dealing with is C, cube of radius, and surface area, just surface area, A. So this is what we are dealing with, okay? Even though we're dealing with C, R, and A, what's actually in the question is the cost, cube of radius, and surface area. So let's read the question. The question now says, the cost, which is C, varies as the cube of the radius. If they say varies as, without saying directly or indirectly, it means that they mean directly, okay? So varies as the cube of radius. So C varies as the cube of radius. That's the first relationship there. And then the same C varies inversely as the surface area. The same C varies inversely as the surface area. Combine these two relationships because it's the same C that is varying as these two other variables. So if we combine them, we're going to have C varying as cube of radius and inversely as surface area, where we combine these two. C, this, and this. Okay. So the next thing is to remove the proportionality symbol and replace with an equality. We introduce a constant. So C is equal to a constant K, R cubed times 1 over A, which you can write as C is equal to K, R cubed, everything here multiplied by 1, all over A. So we can say where K is a constant. The first thing at this point is to find the value of that constant. Find the value of your constant. So the value will be gotten from the question. They said when the cost, remember C is cost, is 150. Okay, I know this, but this is just naira. So we're going to use 150. This is 150 naira, 0 kobo, which we can write as 150 when we want to put into the equation actually. But when we get our answer, if it is cost, we're going to write it in this form again. Okay, the area is A is 2,250. We know it's in cm cube, but we're just going to use this number to calculate. And the radius is 15 cm. R is 15 cm. We're just going to use 15 to calculate. So anywhere we see C, we impute 150. A, we impute 250. R, we impute 15. So 150, which is this, we write down equal to, in place of K, we write K times R is 15 cube. And then A is 2,250, 2,250. All right, so we have 150 is equal to K times, can we get this? 15 times 15? 3,375. Okay, all is divided by 2,250. Okay, here we have a fraction. The first thing, remove your fraction. Remove your fraction. So divide, multiply through by 2,250. So when we multiply through by 2,250. So 150 on the left side, multiply it by 2,250 is equal to K times 3,375 on the right side divided by 2250. This was on the right side. We multiply it also by 2250. 2250. Okay. In this case now, 2250, we divide this to give us 1, and we are left with these. Can we just multiply out? 337 what? 500. Okay, is equal to 3375k. Okay, so as usual, we divide both sides by the coefficient of k, which is 3375. Divide both sides by 3375. So on the left side, we have 337500 all over 3375 is equal to 3375k all over 3375. Okay, this is one. Merely looking at this, you can see that we still have this. So that's like 100, is that? So 100 here is equal to k. So what do we do? Now that we've gotten the value of k, we're now going to bring back that value into that first equation we got. So therefore, c now will be equal to the value of k now is 100, and then r cubed all over a. So we can say which is the formula connecting C, R, and A. Okay, so let's see if we have any other questions. They said find the cost C of the materials when radius is 18, area is 2700. So we are looking for costs. We don't know costs. Radius is 18 cm, area, let me just write here, is this 2700 cm squared. Okay, so at this point it's very simple now, just a substitution problem. Just have to substitute into the formula. The formula is this: C is equal to 100 R cubed all over A. Anywhere we see R, we put 18. Anywhere we see A, we put 2700. So C now becomes 100 times our R is 18, and R has a cube. So all over A is 2700. 2700. So what's 18 cube? 832. 18 cube. 18 times 18 times 18 divided by 2700. So we can divide out this 2 with 100, and then we have 5832 divided by 27. What are we going to have? 216. So C is 216. This is what I said. Now we can now write it back in this format. So this is Naira and 00 kobo. So we have 216 Naira 0 kobo as the costs when the radius is going to be 18 cm and area is 2700 cm.